maybe you don't want to buy this fly rod, because see this fly rod? And then you look over here, and look, it says warning, cancer and reproductive harm. What the hell kind of fly rod causes cancer and reproductive harm? So right now we're out and about. We just had to go into town. And town's about, it's over 20 miles from the campsite where we are. And now we're just stopping at Little Brooks and they're trying fishing. But what we saw on the way out, we saw a black bear. And I couldn't get my camera out quick enough. He ran out in front of us out the road and ran about 100 yards down the road and then back into the woods. It's kind of cool. Wish I could have caught it on camera, but unfortunately I didn't. It was cool. Still hoping to see some moose and stuff. But for now we're just doing some road fishing on the way back into the campsite on Little Brooks and stuff that we see. First little chart of the season. Way too small. I didn't catch him. My stepbrother did, but way too small, so we're going to put him back. That's where we just came down in. Man, that water's raging and high. That is a debate. My debate on the issue is this. I'm a fly fisherman. I love fly fishing. It's my favorite way to fish. But when I go camping, I take along a spin cast and a bucket of worms right along with my fly rod. And if I'm not catching anything with my fly rod, what's the harm in throwing out a lure or a worm to try to catch something? Plus, you know, the big thing about getting kids to fish, we want kids fishing, but yet we have these places that are fly rod only. And really, what difference does it make as long as they're not going over their limit? What matters how you catch the fish? I never understood that. We didn't find no fish at that other spot, so now we're just back here at the campsite, enjoying the scenery. Stinking Benjamins. They're pretty. They don't smell so good. They're awful pretty, though. Some dogs of the hot variety. Sun is setting on another wonderful day out in the Maine woods. Well, another night in the tent. I'm sleeping with my clothes on tonight, and I've got a coat here that I can put over me if I get chilly again. Another day, we got no fish around here. We got that one little trout that I showed you. My brother got it, and that's about it. It's a little early, but I'm gonna call it a night. I'd mentioned tent spray. I sprayed my tent down, sprayed the seams down. It's really what's going to leak anyways. My brother had actually stopped, when we stopped at Walmart on the way in, he actually bought some tent spray, and I didn't know it. And so, hopefully if it rains again tonight, it won't leak. If it does, then maybe it's time for a new tent. I've gotten, this is the third year and 9th camping trip, I guess, out of this tent. So for 65 bucks, if I need a new one, guess I didn't do too bad. So that's the end of day 3, I guess it is. We've been out here. Well, it's morning again. Chilly. Sun's in and out. I got a horrible night's sleep between that 30-degree mummy bag that, no, and my back. I was awake most of the night, but I'm out here. I got coffee. Life's good. Well, we got a visit from the game warden this morning. Nothing happened. He was cool, just checking our fish, which we have none, so we didn't have anything to check. Now I guess we're gonna mosey on down to Dead River and see how things are going down that way. This is Dead River. The water's down. They got the water down today. We got a couple fishermen over there fishing. Got stepdad over there fishing. My favorite spot to fish is right down in there, but I got no waders. The waders I had on yesterday belong to my stepdad, not me, and they actually had a leak, so we'll see what we can do with no waders. I don't really want to get my feet wet, but I think I'm gonna have to. That water's cold. That water's cold. I'm not catching anything, but this gentleman is. He said it was okay for me to video him. So let's watch him catch a fish. Ooh, nice jump. That is a beautiful fish. Beautiful salmon.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Beautiful, thank you.
19 inches, I'd say.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
What is that? Bugger.
Woolly bugger?
Yeah, black.
Nice.
Like that, close to 4 pounds.
Thank you for letting me film it. So he was using a green woolly bugger. I don't have a green woolly bugger, but I got a black woolly bugger. We'll see how that works. Find out. Watch my stepdad fish for a minute. Some fly. And then over here. Where is it? There it is. My stepbrother. He's using the lure. And down there, those are two guys that seem to be catching them. Good shot of the rapids. That's where I almost drowned last year, coming down through. Well, we're back at our home camp. Sun's shining, but it's a little bit nipply on the neck. Wind gets going, I have to put my hoodie up. The water's actually gone down quite a bit here, and maybe we'll get some good fishing. We didn't catch nothing at the other spot. Maybe we can get some good fishing in here. We're leaving in the morning, so we'll have to drop a little bit more tonight, or maybe it'll drop down enough overnight so we can at least catch a few fish before we leave. If not, we had a good time anyways. Nope, here we are, final night. I'm going to sleep tonight with my coat and everything on, see if that helps me stay a little bit warmer. Tried fishing some more, went upstream, actually caught a couple strikes, but no fish. I think the water's still cold up around here. They're still a little bit lazy, but we'll try again in the morning. The water's going down some more, and we'll try again in the morning. If we don't get anything here in the morning, we're gonna head out and we'll stop at Dead River where we was today, where that guy caught that salmon, and try there, and then after that we'll be heading home. So guess that's it for today. It is time to hit the sack. How's that? It's fucking cold. I'm gonna freeze today. Well, the sun's gone way down. It's dark. I don't know. It's probably 9 o'clock, and I can tell you right now, it's gonna be a chilly night. It's cold. 30-degree bag my ass. I may end up sleeping in the Jeep. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm gonna try to sleep, and then if we don't make it, then I'll end up sleeping in the Jeep. Guys, that's cold. Look.
cold.
Last one in here, and I've come to the conclusion there's nothing you can do to stay warm in this 30-degree bag. If you're gonna go camping early spring or anytime when it's cold, don't buy one of them. It's not worth it. Last day here. I'm ready to go home. I love being out here, but I miss the heat. I miss my bed. I miss my wife. I'm gonna go home and see her. We're gonna do some fishing on our way back, though. I just realized I went all week and never showed you guys my baby. This is my spin cast reel. It's an old Johnson Century. But this thing, I had a girlfriend back when I was 17 years old. She gave it to me, so that was 30 years that I've had it. And it belonged to her grandfather, who had been gone for at least 10 years when I met her. So we know this thing's at least 40 years old. But I tell you what, it works just as good as any brand new reel you'll ever find. It works. I've had some newer Johnsons, and this works better than those do. This is just an unbelievable reel, and I will probably have it for the rest of my life. I'm off to do a little fishing before we head out. I gotta go upstream, and upstream is barely room enough for me to stand, let alone try to set up a tripod and film myself fishing. But I'll take my camera along with me, and if I get any results, I will let you know. You just noticed something interesting? Maybe you don't want to buy this fly rod, because see this fly rod? And then you look over here, and look! It says, warning, cancer and reproductive harm. What the hell kind of fly rod causes cancer and reproductive harm? That's not cool. Campsite's all cleaned up. My philosophy, always leave it better than you found it. I'll get up here, let's see if we can see him. Do you see him?
No. Yeah, there he is, right
Where?
there. Just went behind them pines. See him? He's going that way.
Where are you, buddy? He's out in there. I don't think we're going to be able to see him, though. No, probably ain't going to be able to see him. There's a bobcat. What do you think? Native American totem? Ancient cave people? I think not. Well, that's what Dead River looks like today. They have let the dam out. It's down a little bit, but you can see that guy there. Maybe he's about up to his knees, where I was standing on dry, only at my ankles yesterday. So we're gonna grab something to eat and see if the dam does anything. And after we eat, if it doesn't go down, that will be the end of our camping trip. We'll be heading home. So we'll see what happens. That's it. Looks like that's the level they got the dam set at, and we don't have waders that don't leak, so we're gonna head over home. That is the end of our camping adventure.